Welcome, action fans, to the Indie Action Showcase, where we premiere the best in the independent action genre for film and television. And I'm your host, Demetrius Angelo, and this is my partner,
Lamar J. Wingster. What's up, fans? How you doing out there?
All right. Today on the Indie Action Showcase, we're going to actually be showcasing one of Lamar's films, 3 Times Harder. So let's talk about 3 Times Harder.
Well, back in 1973, I saw a film called 3 the Hard Way with Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, and Jim Kelly. And that was the first time I've ever seen, you know, that type of martial arts done by Jim Kelly on TV. And actually, when we were kids, my friends used to say, hey, let's do that movie, let's do that movie. But I couldn't be Jim Kelly because I wasn't tall enough.
Okay.
I couldn't be Jim Brown because I wasn't big enough. So they said, why don't you be Fred Williamson, because he doesn't fight. He just messes around with the girls.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I thought. Nah, I can't do that either. But then you know, year after year after year, you know, everybody, even you say, hey, man, let's do that film. And I'm like, well, who am I going to play? And you say, play Fred Williamson. He doesn't fight. He messes with the girls. So here we are today doing this film.
Doing it 3 times harder.
3 times harder.
Yeah, we the next generation,
Yep.
you know, trying to take that negative aspect of the blaxploitation and making it the positive, where we call it blaction. Black action, accentuating the positive in our communities. And unfortunately, back in the days, it was pimps, prostitutes, and pushers that they exploited. And I believe it was Jesse Jackson who coined the term blaxploitation because they were exploiting those negative aspects of our culture and making money behind it. So here we are today, taking it to another level with the 3 times harder. And let's go to a trailer clip of 3 times harder.
Let's cut to the chase. We've been down this road before and it wasn't pleasant. I firmly believe our military scientists have successfully managed the biological and chemical warfare of this nation from the beginning, not to mention the population growth through the cities.
So you're looking for one man and his 2 associates?
She's been gone for hours. I want her back here today.
You ought to sit yourself back down, Petey.
Welcome back to the Indie Action Showcase. We're with Lamar here, talking about his film, 3 Times Harder, that we actually were both the executive producers on. And throughout our years in the martial arts, I believe it influenced you to say, hey, let's do something today that we can be proud of, and also to show some of the young people how it used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's more than one of us. It doesn't have to be just one.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. I mean, when you know, you asked me to go ahead and write a treatment on this film, I said, you know, how can I make it different from the actual film 3 the Hard Way? And what I noticed from 3 the Hard Way, they didn't explain about the liquid. What does the liquid do to black people? And how does it make them disappear from the earth? So, you know, I came up with some kind of way that I'm not going to tell you, but some kind of way that it could possibly be done.
Right.
But it seemed real and it sounds real, and we just went with that. And it was a great journey to write, you know, the project, and the actors that we got, they loved the plot, and it was just amazing to see, you know, all different types of actors, you know, white, black, and Hispanic, to come on the set and say, hey, I want to be a part of this. And they never saw the actual movie, Three the Hard Way. And when we mentioned it to them, they were like, wow, that movie was good. And now that we're doing a new generation of it, it was even much better. I remember a time when we got so deep into the project, I wanted to get in touch with the original cast of Three the Hard Way, like Fred Williamson, which, guys, my idol. Anyway, we got in touch with his manager, and we spoke to her, and we actually sent her a copy of what we shot of 3 Times Harder, and they were impressed with it. And our next thing was to get in touch with Jim Kelly's manager and Jim Brown's manager.
Get him to do a cameo.
Yeah, to do cameo appearances in the film, which, you know, we're still filming today. What we're doing today on this project, it's looking really, really nice. The acting has gotten great, and everybody in the film is doing a terrific job.
Well, the good news also is that we made it into more of a television series right now for the online web, and you can actually check out the trailers for this at myspace.com/3xharder, and youtube.com/3xharder for 3 Times Harder. And if you look at our friends, each character has its own page, and you know, they actually will interact with you and talk to you about what they're doing. And I think you'll really be impressed when you do that. And speaking about the actors, when we come back, we're going to have one of the beautiful mercenaries.
Wow, which one?
Carrie.
No way, she's here?
Yeah, Carrie's here.
Wow.
Miss Ramos, I believe is her name.
Yeah,
in the film, Miss Ramos.
She looks mean.
Well, let's talk about let's talk about the Blaster Crew.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about the Blaster Crew. See, the other three the Hard Way was about those 3 guys.
Right.
3 Times Hard is a little different. My man's in them is a little different. We got your character, my character. Go ahead.
Let me set it up. Let me set it up. In the actual movie, Three the Hard Way, Fred Williamson, my daddy in the back in the
your uncle.
My uncle back in the day.
Sense.
He had a handful of women, and they all did different things. And he had these 3 girls on a motorcycle that rode across the Brooklyn Bridge, remember? Oh my God. And they took this guy upstairs and they kind of treated him to tell information. I don't know what they did. They tortured him. I don't know what these girls did to him, but when Fred Williamson went upstairs to find out was he ready to talk, this guy was sweating on the floor and saying, I'll talk. He was telling everything. He was telling on his mama, his grandmother, the kids he didn't have yet. He was telling everything. And the girls came downstairs and they were like, you know, he's ready, but you have to see the movie, because when they came back downstairs, they had their jackets off, and as a little kid watching this, your eyes was wow. You know what I mean? So in 3 Times Harder, the Blaster Crew, I kind of wanted to, you know, kind of simulate that same thing with the shirts on. You know, with the shirts on. Yeah. But the Blaster Crew, oh my gosh, these girls are tough, martial art, like tight, and their weapons are just crazy. It's just like, I mean, when you see the scene, they were mercenaries, so they had every weapon imaginable to the military arsenal. You know what I mean? And it was like, wow, you know, you got all of that stuff, and they knew how to use them too. So in this scene, you're going to see Carrie. She's here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's show that.
She's real.
That scene first.
She's really mean.
And then we'll have Carrie come on and talk about it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just call me Trey.
Okay, Trey. Let me tell you what it is I do. Ms. Ramos, please enlighten Trey here. on what we do.
Sir, we're primarily concerned with the financial gain at the expense of ethics. A professional soldier in every aspect of the word, ready to move on and complete any mission given.
Thank you, Ms. Ramos.
You're here. I thought he was joking around, but for real, oh my goodness.
You know he never jokes.
Well, I know, but man, it's good to see you smile though, because in the film, I don't see none of that.
I know, you look kind of mean, right?
Mean. Oh my gosh.
I want to know, Miss Kari, how much of that look was part of who you are?
I guess.
What
I
percentage?
mean, everybody gets angry at some point, right?
Not the way you did in this film.
I know I could look mean if I don't smile at all, but I'm a sweetheart.
Well,
I think I am.
Okay.
Introduce her.
This is Miss Kari De Jesus. She's one of the blaster crew.
The second in command.
Yeah, the mercenaries in 3 Times Harder. And Kari, tell us a little bit about your experience. Let's talk about when you came into audition for 3 Times Harder. Let's talk about that.
Well, that was a while ago.
That was a while ago.
That was like about 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where was I?
You were there?
I was?
Yeah, you gave me the gun, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. A while ago. Damn, that was a while ago. Oh, can I say damn? I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was. I just came in, I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me some lines to read, and I just went in there and did my thing.
You did?
Yeah, you gave me the gun. I just pointed it to the camera, and you loved it.
Yeah.
I think you did. I mean, I'm here. So.
Yeah, you're here. I forgot.
How much experience do you have with these guns that you're so comfortable with?
None.
None. It's just in you to just
yes.
shoot a brother.
I love action films, so
Okay.
Okay.
I just look around and I kind of mimic what I see. So,
what gave you the know-how to want to do this film with us, as far as your martial art background, your street smarts, or?
Well, actually, I don't really have any street smarts, but
Well, you aced the audition if you got in it, so.
I was very sheltered growing up, and I took on the acting aspect probably around the age of 18, so it's nothing that I've been doing since I was a baby or anything. And that was my first action film audition that I ever had.
Wow.
So it's just pretty much what I've seen on TV or in the big screen, and took it from there, and then started, training with Demetrius.
Okay, now I'm glad you said that, because you're training in class.
Yes.
What was it like, bro? Because I wasn't there. I just have you get them
Be
ready
nice.
for the class, for the
What you
scene.
just saw on that clip, that seriousness, that focus, that's how she trains.
Wow.
She's very focused. She's very serious about her training.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to usually work with her because she's a little overpowering than the other young ladies.
Okay.
So, and she always want to challenge me, see if I know what I know.
Well, I mean, hello.
So
you
that's
do
just
that?
part of her character. She don't know you aren't supposed to challenge the teacher.
No, but one of those, huh?
Yeah, but she's serious with her, and the good thing is about her, she's very focused and she's dedicated to what she does.
Okay. Well, it sure looked like it on, one of the scenes. And before we talk about it, I just want to go to it to let everyone see first before we start talking about it. So let's watch this fight scene.
Welcome back to the Indie Action Showcase. We're talking to Kari about 3 Times Harder. Now that was some vicious, vicious fighting. Right?
Before I talk about it, let's hear you talk about it first, because how many times we had to shoot that scene and it just wasn't looking good?
Just a couple.
Oh, did I not have to spank her, like literally, to get to see?
I told you I'm nice.
Look.
She was hiding it.
let's recollect just a little bit. I'm saying, Kari, hit the guy. And the guy, he came in drunk that day too. Remember, he had liquor on him a little bit.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling the truth.
I didn't see who she was.
Yo, he was stumbling a little bit. So I wanted her to shake him up a little.
Oh no.
So
I did.
Yeah. So I'm like, really hit him. And she's like, no, I don't want to hit him. Like, that's too hard. So I had to spank her. I said, hit him like this, hit him like that. And then that was that face that she made. And I said, yeah, do that again. So she was still mad. You remember?
You were beating me up.
Yeah, I had to beat you up. I had to beat you up so you could do it. But look what happened. You look so real in that.
I love it. I love that scene.
It was great. Your face, the expressions, and everything was like, wow, I'm gonna really rip. This is Lamar, and I'm ripping apart right now. Sorry, I'm taking it out on you.
It was definitely worth it. All the spanking and yeah.
But you did a good job, though.
We weren't spanking when we were there. We would get tapping. We ain't doing no extracurricular stuff on set. It ain't no X. I know it's 3 times harder, but it's only 1X.
1X.
1X in this thing. 1X harder. Okay. Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself as an actress, some of the maybe prejudice that you may come up against trying out for roles, and how many roles actually are available for, quote, Latino actresses, and how do you see yourself as an actress?
There's definitely not a lot available for Latino actresses, but I don't let that stop me. I just try to go for what I want and work as hard as I can, to just make it out there. Things are hard for a lot of people. It's not just Latinos. So it's something that you have to have the motivation, you have to have the passion, and then you just have to go for it, no matter what stands in your way. So that's what I go for.
That's great. What have you done before
I've done short stuff, extra work, and I did have, right before I auditioned for 3 Times Harder, I did have a project already, and I did play the main actress. It's a full feature. Wow. It's an independent film, and it did get accepted to the New York Independent Film Festival.
Wow.
What kind of film was it? What genre was it?
It's more like, I don't want to say horror, but it's very dramatic, and it has to do with the end of the world. So it does have some voodoo magic in it, and it's a Haitian film, so
wow,
it's a little bit going on there. It was definitely an experience.
Is it out already, or?
It's not out. It's still in the process of. Okay. It made it to the film festival. It was shown. It did pretty well.
Good.
And then we're just waiting to see what happens next.
Wow, that's great.
Now the word Latino, unfortunately, covers a broad perspective of people. So let's talk about your roots. Where are you actually from?
I'm from the Dominican Republic. Santo Domingo, actually, from the capital. And I came here when I was 10 years old. I still keep, some of my culture, but I am very Americanized, for lack of a better word. But I do keep my culture. I speak Spanish, my first language, and I just, keep just doing what I do, and kind of lost my train of thought.
You're basically saying, right.
So let me ask you.
You're saying you always keep your roots in remembrance.
Right.
Yes.
That's all. And
so
that's
what's next for you?
What's next for me? Trying to finish school at the same time, because I think education is very important. I should be finishing in May, and
You're studying?
I'm studying criminal justice and sociology. I have 2 majors.
See, that's why she liked them guns right there.
Oh my goodness.
Criminal, she want to be locking folks up. Okay. All right.
Well, with us, you have, we have lots of work in action for you to do, especially in 3 Times Harder, because
I'm looking forward to that.
Your character is not just a 1 episode character. Your character is, like I said, you play second in command to the blaster crew. So you're always with the leader at all times. And I got to give you lots of dialogue to say instead of just that mean face that you put on scene.
Well, actually, let's fast forward a little bit and talk about, see a clip about one of the scenes where she actually does a little stunt driving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
The little stunt driving and have to snatch somebody. She's good at snatching people up, but
no, for real.
only, you know, they can't do it the way she does it. You know, so let's just take a look at that.
Get in the car. Open the door. Open the door.
Welcome back to the Indie Action Showcase. We're here with Kari De Jesus, and we're talking about 3 Times Harder, and we just saw some serious action right there, some stunt driving.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Just talk about that. Let's talk about how you was rolling that big old truck around, girl.
I just got into character.
Okay.
And to mind you, that was my truck, and I'm saying to myself, God, I don't want her to crash it, because I just washed it that day, so it was like one of those things.
I'm a good driver.
Yeah, she did really good. She came around the corner like, oh my gosh, peeled out like, oh wow. Do you usually do that?
No, I don't do that, but yeah, that was a fun scene.
She from Jersey. She might, you know, Jersey drivers. She seemed real comfortable.
We're good.
She was like, oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
Then she pulled up on the sidewalk, just cut the boy off.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have any brothers?
I have 2 baby brothers.
Oh, well, who do you snatch that way? Because you did that like, it was like nature, second nature to you.
No, I'm just, you know, I try to give you my best. You know, get into character, try to give you my best.
Not married, are you? Because
no.
we got to find out who you snatch around like that. Because we only took that, we shot that like twice because she did it perfect. And I just wanted to do a lot of close-ups on it. And I'm like, you know, wow, she does that really good. You did it good.
I'm glad you like what I did.
We love you on set, and we're always going to keep you with us.
Thank you.
Especially in 3 Times Harder.
Absolutely.
Yep. So we thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And
but before we go, is there any other projects that you have in the works that's coming out, or that you want us to know about?
I'm just trying to finish school right now, and you know, giving my all to 3 Times Harder. And as soon as I'm done with school, I'll be able to get more into my acting career.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we can't wait till you come back, girl.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We'd like to thank you once again for joining us here at the Indie Action Showcase. And if you like to visit us online, please visit us at myspace.com/IndieActionShowcase and youtube.com/IndieActionShowcase. Drop us a line and a friend request, and if you're an independent film and television producer or filmmaker or actor, action actor, send us your information, and we would love to have you on set in the future episodes. So once again, we want to thank you. I'm your host, Demetrius Angelo.
And I'm Lamar J. Wingster. Come see us. We got it like that.